Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I am the Lone Ranger here broadcasting on this beautiful Sunday morning. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm hoping you find that this show not only informative, that keeps you up to speed on what is going on with your biggest investment, and that is your real estate investment. So I'm going to tell you something, a lot of action happening, a lot of things going on in the industry right now, mostly on the negative side. So, you guys, I always promise you, I give you the real news. No fake news here. We're not going to butter anything up. That doesn't mean there's still not opportunities. I'm still out buying properties, man. I'm telling you, I think that this is the time to stop sitting on your duff and get out there and get into the real estate market. Well, there's a couple of reasons I'm doing that. That's because I don't see that my stocks are going to do much in the near future. I don't believe in cashing out and jumping all into real estate any more than I believe in selling all your real estate and jumping into the stock market. But I am going to pull some money out of my stock investments and keep investing in real estate. Why? Here's the thing. I keep hearing everybody go, there's the bubble. There's a bubble. There ain't no bubble. Okay. Here we are in for some serious corrections, mostly in the stock market. Okay. So I do believe that's going to happen. I think the stocks are going to take a little bit more of a hit here. That doesn't mean again that I panic and start pulling out. Matter of fact, generally after it hits and it hits hard, I start buying back in. So all of us should be doing that. You don't sell when it's down. You sell when it's up. Or you buy more when it's down. Either way. So, and I'm doing the same thing with real estate. But see, people think, no, I don't want to buy real estate right now because it's at an all-time high. Show me one time in history, other than in 2008, that real estate was down in your market. It doesn't go down. And if it does, it's down so temporarily. It's always up. I mean, go back and can you tell me that houses were cheaper in 1950 than they are today? How about 60? How about 70? Maybe 80? No. 90? Nope. 2000? Nope. Okay, mid 2000? All right. They took a dip. And that's because they got out of control, and when they deregulated mortgages and people were getting mortgages that shouldn't have gotten them. I mean, and people, blame the mortgage company, but I believe the mortgage companies were to blame for it, but I think everybody was to blame for it. You don't lie about your income because there's a program available for you to do that and don't think you're going to get in trouble. It got everybody in trouble. So that's what happened there. Right now, there's prudent underwriting, meaning you actually have to have a job. You got to have income. You got to have a history. You got to have the credit. You got to have some skin in the game. That's the way it should be. I mean, would you loan your money to somebody that didn't verify their income and had crappy credit? Well, why would you do that? That's what the industry did. Then they sold that bill of goods in mortgage-backed securities to all these foreign countries and basically bankrupted them too. So let's get away from that because I don't care about that past. All I'm doing is giving you an illustration that houses don't go down in price. They only went down in price for that period of time. In your lifetime, that was it. So now, I see more homes at an all-time high because they're always at an all-time high. So right now, your median price in Central Florida is about $390. I'm buying property in Ocala. I'm buying property in Daytona, and I'm looking around that area because I still think it's underserved and it has a long way to go. So you can still buy properties under $300,000 over there. But I do believe that by 2026, that market will be $600,000. I do believe that Central Florida, where you are at $390 by 2026, or somewhere in 2026, you're going to be hitting the $650, $640, $650 price point. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. So guess what? Who cares if I'm wrong? Who cares if I'm wrong? Do you still think it's going to be down? Because you think about that. If you took $350,000 purchase price right now and you added 1 year later that you only made 15%, okay? So now the house went from 350 to 402. And then we're going to go into year number 2 and we're going to add 15%, and now you're at 462. Now we go into year number 3, 15%. And we're at 532. 3 years. Then we're going to go 15%. Now we're in year 5, in 4, and it's 612. Okay? You could do that with 10%, and you're still going to make money. And I'm going to tell you something. I believe in putting minimum amount down on a property. Unless you're buying it as an investor, then you should put 25 or 30% down. But for all you folks out there that want to get into real estate but don't have a lot of money to put down, keep buying and only buy as a primary. Just turn it into a rental later on. If you have questions for me, I'm the Loan Arranger. I've been doing this for 32 years. I've closed tens of thousands of loan transactions, billions of dollars in mortgage transactions. I've helped some people that could barely rub 2 pennies together. And I've helped some people that made so much money, I don't know how they could ever spend it. And everything in between. You are the type of person that should know who I am and be friends with me, meaning that you can count on me. You can count on me when you're making a bad decision. Believe me, ask my clients. I've yelled at a few of them. No, don't do that. That's a bad decision. Don't do that. And I'll never do that to serve me. I will always do that to serve you. There will be nobody within my organization that should ever try to convince a client to doing something that's not in their best interest. Don't do it. And anybody that leads you in that direction, stop, pick up the phone and call me. My direct number is 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or you can go to my website at WeBringYouHome.com. You can check me out on the YouTube channel. Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Arranger. Don't call me the Lone Ranger. I'm not the Lone Ranger. That was a cowboy in a 1950s Western. I am the Lone Arranger. I arrange loans. You can go to my YouTube channel, check out this show, any show, the show I do with Cleve, any of my shows, you can check them out on the YouTube. When I teach classes or I do informational, like if you want to get on my email database, every Friday I send out 3 big things you need to know. It's short. It's about a 2.5 minute video, but it just tells you the things that are going on that might be of importance to you. If you want to get on my database, just text me at 407-706-3313 and say, I want to be added to Bruce's database, and I can take care of that for you. Now, let's talk about some events that are going on out here. I did a How to Win in Real Estate event at the Ale House in Winter Park last week. Had a great turnout. Not a big room. It wasn't a giant event, but I like intimate events. I don't need to have 100 people in my event. I like it when there's between, quite frankly, 20 and 50 people in a room is good for me. I enjoy it. I don't make money by doing these seminars. I help you make money by doing these seminars. So I will be doing another one that will be Win in Real Estate with Hometown Heroes. Hometown Heroes is like a down payment assistance program for like 80 different types of occupations for people that are serving our community. All right. So it's a great opportunity. If you are a veteran, if a teacher, law enforcement, first responder, all kinds of different occupations, you will learn how you can get some down payment assistance with this program in my class. You better mark it down. I only have like 40 seats and they'll fill up. Okay. Like fast. This is going to be Wednesday, July 20th at 6 to 7:30. Go to WeBringYouHome.com and register. Wednesday, July 20th. It's called Win in Real Estate with Hometown Heroes. Now, I'm going to be talking about other programs as well that are low down payment, first-time home buyer programs, and programs that you can use to get into a home for minimum amount down, like VA, USDA, and FHA, and all the advantages and how you can use them to your advantage. But you better register quickly at WeBringYouHome.com. Now, another event that I'm going to be doing is a construction perm class that I'm going to be holding at the Outback Steakhouse in Claremont. If you are a real estate agent and you are not familiar with construction perm lending, you should get yourself familiar with it because it will expand the people that you can help. And I've got the best construction perm loans in the business. Now, I do conventional construction perms, I do FHA construction perms, and I do VA construction perms. So I don't know a lot of lenders that do FHA and VA construction perms anywhere in the country. I'm sure somebody might do them, but I don't know anybody here locally, and I've got you covered for that. So if you're a real estate agent and you want to sharpen your skills and add some products to your toolbox, then you'll want to register for that class. That, again, is going to be about 35 to 40 people is all I can get in there. It's going to be at lunchtime. We'll have a little bit of food and some drinks available for you, some refreshments, and that will be on July 15th from 11:30 to 1. 11:30 to 1, Outback Steakhouse Construction Perm Lending. Now, if you're a customer and you want to buy a lot and build a house, or you own a lot and want to build a house, then you can join the class too. All right? It's going to be $15 each to get in. For that one, it will be $20 per head to get into the Hometown Heroes event that I'm going to do. I'll have refreshments and things there for you, a little snacky food, but come and join us, but register in advance at WeBringYouHome.com as quickly as you possibly can. Now, let's talk about some other things that are happening in the industry. What are interest rates doing? Well, I can tell you this. They're still going up. They're continuing going up. The Fed just continues to threaten us with higher interest rates. They feel like they have to do it in order to slow down inflation. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Inflation is what's hurting people right now, because you can stand a little higher interest rate. And I just want to put this in perspective for you. I know it's not great when interest rates go from 3% to 6%, okay? And they're there. I mean, some folks can still get in the 4s and 5s, but I mean, they're banging up on the door, baby. And they're going to bang up on the door 7 soon and 7.5 soon. It won't be long. So, but here's the thing. For every 1% that a mortgage rate goes up on about a $300,000 loan, you're looking at about $195, $192, I think it is. So not great, but not horrible. But when the house continues to rise in value and it goes from $300 to $350, that's $315 a month different. Now you combine the 1% interest rate with the house going up $50,000, that's $510 a month. Now it starts getting expensive. So you want to get in now, and I can show you how to do it. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, you're a move-up buyer, you're a veteran, you're FHA, you're whatever it is, let's get into real estate. It's not difficult, and it makes you money. I mean, I was talking to my son yesterday, and I said, son, how long has it been since you bought that first house? He goes, 2 years, Dad. He's 24 years old. He was 22 when he bought the house. I said, how much has it gone up in value? He says, about $130,000. I'm like, you know what? Who turns around and has to live in a place anyways and makes that kind of money? But I'm seeing you guys one after another. And don't think it's over. Don't think that just because you waited till now that you missed the boat. Everything's in the rearview mirror. You're still okay to do it. Call me at 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Register for one of my events if you'd like to go to my construction perm class, or if you'd like to go to my Homes for Heroes and FHA VA class. Doesn't matter if you're a real estate agent, but if you are a real estate agent, you should definitely go to those classes. If you're not, you're still invited. I'd love to have you. Go to WeBringYouHome.com and register as quickly as you possibly can. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. We're going to talk a little bit more about the direction of the market, and we're going to talk about some solar panels and some other things that you may find of interest. Homeowners insurance. How about that? Be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned.